Morning, circuit trainers, 9:30 on a Friday. Well, that's a bit different. I'm outside because it's still really muggy, and I'm really hoping it's not going to rain. I guess you're outside too, so we'll just see how we get on now. You've got your mat, you've got your towel, you've got your water. We'll crack on with the warm-up. Bear in mind I can't see you, so take care, make sure you exercise safely. Are you ready? Okay, just start with rolling the shoulders. Just rolling around backwards, warming up the shoulder joints. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Rotate the shoulders in the opposite direction. I was very grateful for not having to run a circuits class last night. Almost as grateful as you for not having to do one. Take the arms up, take them round backwards. Rotate the whole of the arm. Whew, it was hot. It's still pretty muggy this morning, but I think we'll be alright. Rotate them forwards. Okay, arms down. Let's lift the knees. Just lifting the knees, hip height. Starting to get a bit of mobilisation going in your hips and your knees. A little bit of balance work. Lifting the heels. Keep the heels up to your butt. Getting your knees working. Warming up the muscles in your legs. Come back to the front. Lifting the knee. Turning the torso, opposite elbow to knee. A little bit of mobilisation in the spine while we're working the knees. Okay, into your squats. Not too low just yet, just enough to get the knees working, get the hips working. Give yourself some room. We're going to do forward lunges. Stepping forward, taking the back knee towards the floor, pushing up off the front foot. Getting a bit of blood flow going now in the legs. Take it backwards, stepping out backwards, take the knee to the floor, push up off the front foot. Rear lunges. Standing up, feet wide, lunging left, lunging right. Working the inside and the outside of the hips. Get a bit of movement in there. Reaching down towards the opposite toe now. Take the free hand up behind you. Get a twist going through the torso. Working your spine. Bring it back to the middle, reaching out, turning onto the toe, bit of mobilisation in the ankle, and just take it overhead, reaching as you go, lunging left and right. Okay, jogging on the spot. We'll raise the heart rate just a bit. We've got 3 8-minute sessions today. Lifting the heels. fairly low for you. I'm going to wear you out. I know how warm it is, obviously. Push the knees up. Use your hands. Come on. Get your heart rate up. Bring the knees down. Bring the hands down. Right, grab a drink. Mop your brow if you need to yet. But as I say, we've got 3 sessions. The first one's all about a bit of strength and stretch, just to get us going. CV in the middle, at the end, a bit of squatting and jumping, and some abs exercises mixed in. As I say, it's really warm, so I'm not going to push it too hard. Have a drink whenever you need one. Take a break whenever you need one if you get too hot. We're going to start off with 12 times 40 seconds. In fact, each set today is going to be 12 times 40 seconds. So you've got plenty of time to work out what you're doing with the exercise. We're just going to start off with 40 seconds of wide press-ups. Are you ready? Let's go. Wide press-ups from the knees, all the toes, hands wide at the shoulders, lowering the chest to the floor as low as you can go. Elbows out to the sides, up and down you go. I'll come around this way. And breathing. Take your time. Come up onto your feet. Let's just have some squats. Nice deep squats. Take it all the way down. Squeeze your glutes, push yourself back up. Keep the knees behind the toes. Hands out in front, bit of counterbalance. 15 seconds to go, and we'll go down to the floor, do some crunches. Another 10 seconds of squats. Push your backside out, knees behind the toes. Right, come on, onto your back. Just the crunches, feet flat on the floor, knees up, tighten the abs, lift the shoulders off the floor. Take the hands up to the knees, just as far as your abs will take you. Okay, come over onto your front. We're just going to have a bit of cobra. I told you it was a gentle start. Lying on your front, on your elbows, just pushing your shoulders up. Hips are down, necks relaxed, lifting the shoulders from the floor. If you want to come up onto your hands and just increase that extension in the spine, you can. If you want to go up and down, just relax out of it and come back into it. That's okay. Right then, push yourself up into a plank. You're either on your knees or you're on your toes, but you're in a nice tight plank. Shoulders, hips, knees in a nice straight line. Abs are engaged, cores pulled tight. Keep breathing. 10 seconds. 10 seconds to go. Hold your plank tight. Okay, into pike. push the backside into the air, take the ears between the elbows. You can come back to plank if you want, or you can hold it up there in pike, entirely up to you. Bit of work in the hamstrings. You're coming up from your knees, kind of need to lift your knees first, bring it round into the pike. Ooh, bit of work in the lower back and the hamstrings. Okay, come up onto your feet, push yourself up onto your feet. We're going to roll down, bring yourself down into plank, press up, walk yourself back, standing up, rolling down into plank and press up, keep going. As you come down, you come to your knees if you want to, 3/4 plank and press up, up you come, otherwise up and down you go. Come back to your feet and we're going to squat and lunge. Nice deep squat, squeeze, come back up, lunge on one side, squat and lunge. You getting warm? I am. It's lovely and muggy. Okay, back down. Alternate knees to elbows. On your back, tighten your abs, lift your shoulders, opposite knee to elbow. Lift the knee, bring the elbow round, a little oblique turn. As you lift your shoulders, the abs. So it's working all the way across the front and side abs. Close arm press ups. Over you go, other side. Close arm press from the knees or the toes, hands are under the shoulders. Keep the elbows tight into the ribs. Lower the chest to the floor as far as you can go. Bring yourself back up. Remember to breathe. From the toes if you can. As far as down as you can go and bring it back up. The important thing is keeping the elbows tight into the ribs. So you're working the triceps, back of the arms. Okay, come back onto your feet. Squat and pulse. Down, down, down. Deep squat. Hands out in front. Counterbalance. Little pulses. Squeezing the glutes to lift. Up and down you go. Get that squat as low as you can do it. Keep the knees behind the toes, your backside stuck out. One last time, onto your back, V6. You can do it from stretching out. Tighten the abs, lift the legs, lift the shoulders, take the hands up towards the feet and back. If you need to lighten the load, bend your legs at the knees. Only take the shoulders off as far as your abs will take them. Okay, take a break, grab a drink, mop your brow. That's the first set over. Well, that was quick. You're going to they get warm in the next set. There's no two ways about it. We're going to do jacks, split thrusts, high knees, wood chop, spotty dogs, wood chop on the other side. If you need to stop and rest at any point, you should do that and grab a drink while you're at it. Okay? Are you ready? 40 seconds of jacks. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Push the hands up from the hips to overhead. Landing with the feet wide and slightly forward. Soft at the knees, give your knees a bit of a chance. Down you go, split thrust onto your hands, weight on your hands, pumping the knees in and out, extending the leg all the way back, touching the floor with the toe, trying to keep your backside fairly static, you're not bouncing around too much. Keep the weight on the hands, and up you come on your feet, high knees, push the knees up. If you want to slow it down at this point, bring the knees right up to your chest, slow time. Seconds to go. Okay, bring that down. Wood chop on your left. You can lift your left leg up towards your right shoulder. Both hands up, diagonally opposite. Hit your knee, up and down you go. If you want to go faster, you can go faster. We'll just take it down and breathe. 5 seconds. Spotty dogs. Spotty dogs. Take the spotty dogs there, lunging with the arms. Okay, up to you. Come on back. Wood chop on the right. Wood chop to the other side, lifting the knee towards the opposite shoulder. Bring the hands down across the body. Keep breathing. Go faster if you want to. Into your jacks. Keep the knees soft. 5 seconds. Split thrust, down you go. Split thrust, weight on the hands, pumping the legs, bringing the knees up to the chest. Full extension of the leg, tap the toe. Fast as you like. You can always go faster. It's always an option. Or you can step it through. You really need to go slower now. Okay. Up you come. High knees, slow time if you want to. Otherwise, push the knees up. Use the hands. Seconds. Wood chop, left leg, come on. You can go fairly quickly without the bouncing on the opposite foot. You might find the bouncing uncomfortable if you try it. Spotty dogs, come on. Push your arms up. Bigger steps if you can. Or take it. Slow time. 10 seconds. Wood chop. Right leg, come on. It's the last one. This set. Push the knee up, bring the hands down. As quick as you like. You can take it right down slow. Hold it there. Ooh, time for a break. Have a breather, grab a drink, mop your brow. One more set to do. I think we're going to beat the rain. Whew. Another 12 times 40 seconds. What have I done? Some burpees to start with, then some vertical jumps. So the plyometric exercises sort of dominate the first part, and as we come to the last part, we'll come and do some abs work and we'll slow it down. Okay, we're going to start 40 seconds of burpees. You ready? Come on, let's go. Burpees, you can step these through, standing up, take the arms overhead, step it out, overhead, otherwise down you go, feet out, feet in, jump up, arms overhead. You can take the jump out if you want, just come up onto your toes. 7 seconds. Okay, vertical jumps, you ready? Deep squat, push up, arms overhead. If you don't want to do that, squat, bring the knee up to the chest. Alternate knees, okay? Otherwise, squatting and jumping, please. 10 seconds, or thereabouts. Let's take that right down. Sit up and twist down onto your backside. Pull the abs tight. Little twist either side. Little oblique turn. Working all across the front of the abs. Only lift the shoulders as high as your abs can take them. Okay, back on your feet. Are you ready? Squat down and tuck. Squat and tuck. If you want to take the tuck out, again, squat, knees. Otherwise, squatting and tucking. Keep going. Only 15 seconds to go. You want to go faster? You can go faster. You ready for a change? Basketball. Squat. Pick up the ball. Jump and throw the ball. If you want to take the jump out, keep the turn in. Okay? So you keep the oblique turn in. Otherwise, squatting and jumping. 5 seconds. Down you go. Alternate knees, 2 elbows. Lift the shoulders with the abs. Bring the knee in. Oblique turn. Oh boy, it's raining. Keep going. The starts. Burpee, press up, star jump. Keep going. One more. Down you go. Side plank on the left. Hold your side plank. Side plank on the right. You can do it from the elbow if you want. You can do it from the bottom knee too. Last exercise. Rain stops play. Come on, up onto your feet. Left arm across the chest, ease the elbow in. Stretch the shoulder. Keep breathing. Swap sides. Right arm across the chest, ease the elbow in. Take the left arm overhead, hand on top of the spine, ease the elbow back. And swap sides. Well, I've had to abandon the last 3 exercises there. Sorry about that, it's a bit wet all of a sudden. Okay, relax out of that. One foot in front, one behind, back heel into the floor, bend the front leg, stretching the calf in the back leg. Swap sides. Well, that's refreshing. Standing up, weight on your right foot, lift the left, push the hips forward, push the foot into the hand, getting a stretch in the front of the thigh. Swap sides. Are you all running inside now? Or is it just raining here? Relax out of that one. Foot out in front, knee to the floor, tilting the hips, tilt the pelvis backwards, push the tailbone under, getting a stretch in the front of the hip. When you're ready, swap sides, tilt the pelvis, push the tailbone under, get that stretch in the front of the hip. Come up onto your feet. Hamstring stretch. Foot out in front, back knee bent, leaning at the waist, push your backside up, stretching the hamstring. Swap sides. Up you come. Feet wide, relaxing over from the waist, take the hands down to the floor and breathe. Take the hands over to the right, walk them round to the left. Bring them back to the middle, walk the feet in, straighten up one bone at a time, arms overhead, bending the knees, swinging the arms, couple of monkey swings, 2 more. Last one. On your toes, stretch it all out. When you're ready, heels down, elbows down, hands together. Thanks very much, folks. Sorry that was slightly shorter because of the rain, but we'll see you Monday evening, 6:30. Alright, take care. Have a good weekend.